Welcome to East Coast LQ Reviews. Today, we got another beer review. This is Dogfish Head Hazy-O, Hazy IPA. Isaac's got beer advocate pulled up here.
So the score is outstanding. It's a 90. It's a New England IPA. The ABV is 7.1. It's from Delaware, United States. It's the Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. The availability is year-round. The notes is the first ever nationally distributed oat milk-centric IPA. Hazy-O took almost a year of R&D to perfect, in fact, to ensure they harnessed all of the goodness of oat milk and Hazy-O. Dogfish had enlisted the help of oat milk scientists from Elmhurst, 1925, a family-owned plant-based milk producer out of New York. Using Elmhurst culinary powers and its unsweetened milk oats made with only 3 simple ingredients: oats, water, and a bit of salt. Dogfish finalized the recipe for Hazy-O, and oh, it's delicious.
That's the end of it.
That's the end.
On the can it says "Oh So Juicy Hazy IPA brewed with." It's like a list. It says 1 malted, 2 rolled, 3 naked oats, and 4 oat milk. So this is pretty cool because I guess it's technically not a milkshake IPA because usually milkshake IPAs they have lactose, but it's kind of the same because it's using like a milk base. Lactose, as you guys know, is milk sugar, but this is oat milk. 7.1% ABV. Let's crack this open. We got our Sammy Adams glasses here.
I mean, the can looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not nothing fancy, but it's definitely
Date on the can is November 2021. That's the best by date. What'd you say?
I was saying the can, the design, it's pretty cool. It's nothing super fancy, but it definitely gets the job done.
Oh boy. Big head. Yeah, stuck to this one.
Fat head.
Yeah, poured a little aggressively, but that head go down. So I've had Dogfish beers before. I've actually had 60-minute, 90-minute, the Sequence. There's other ones that I've had. They had the other New England IPA that they did. They do like this collaboration. I forgot the name of it. I'd have to look it up. But I've had a couple different ones, and pretty much every Dogfish beer that I've ever had has always been really good.
Yeah, have you had the all-day one?
All day?
Yeah, it's like an all-day. They have an all-day one.
You sure it's not the Founders you're thinking of?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Founders.
Yeah. But yeah, they had what's the name of that one? It's got like the bears on it. It's weird. Can I see your phone?
Yep.
Okay. Just let this head go down a little bit.
Looks really good though.
We'll just let that head go down. And let me see if I can find it.
It is really cool can, actually. Gosh. I judged it before I really looked at it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have some really cool can art for the most part.
Yeah, it's like there's like a dartboard. What is that? Like a spear? No, it's a dart.
The 120-minute I haven't had. Slightly Mighty. I think I might have done that one. Here's the one. What is it called? American Beauty Hazy. Have you ever had that one? I think I might have brought that over.
Oh. If you did,
you
might have. I might have had one when you brought it over.
American Beauty Hazy Ripple IPA, and then they also had. They had another one. I think it was another American Beauty. Oh, this one. Remember we had this one?
Oh yeah.
The Grateful Dead is the collaboration.
Yeah.
And that one had like honey in it.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah, that one was really good. I remember having that one. All right, so the color of the beer, it's kind of like a hazy, I say like hazy straw color.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Definitely straw.
Definitely a nice haziness going to it. Looks like there's some sediment in there. Looks like some floaties. Like a spongy white head. Produced a big head, but now that it's sitting about like a finger and a half a head. Looks like it's gonna leave a nice little lacing on the glass. Yeah, let's go for the nose on this.
Wow. It smells really good.
Off rip, I'm getting like a milky, creamy,
Oranges.
fruity, tropical, so like pineapple, mango.
Yeah.
Some grapefruit. A little bit of hop resin. A little bit of hoppiness to it.
Yeah, the hops are definitely there. I get oranges in the tropical aspects of it.
Oranges and the tropical?
Yeah.
Well, orange is like more fruity, tropical is more
Oh,
like,
more citrus, sorry.
Yeah,
More
yeah, citrusy, fruity. Nice little bread note. White bread. But yeah, for the most part, you kind of get like a milky, creamy, tropical, fruity, with like a little bit of hop resin. It smells really good. It smells very drinkable.
Oh yeah.
Anything else you're picking up?
I'm getting the more creamy aspects of it. The milkiness, definitely the cream. The cream, really. Yeah.
Yeah, like a vanilla cream.
Yeah.
It smells really good. Cheers. Let's go like this.
Cheers.
That oat milk stands out so much.
It does. Yeah.
It's like you never tasted anything like it. Even like a milkshake IPA.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's like a different kind of creaminess, different kind of flavor.
It's really good. Yeah, the what you smelled more was the citrus, and now it's there, but it's the oat milk definitely overpowers
He's kicking in, yeah. Very fruity, like Isaac said. Orange, lemon, a little bit of grapefruit on the finish, a little bit of a bitterness on the finish. Actually kind of sticks around for a little bit for something that's a New England IPA. Usually you don't get as much of a lingering bitterness, but some nice tropical flavors up front. Yeah. Pineapple, mango, maybe a little bit of a like papaya. Yeah, nice and fruity, citrusy, a little bready. Nice malt sweetness. Yeah, this is wicked good. Super creamy. Oh my god, a big bug.
God.
He just dodged every.
Where did that guy come
I don't know, but I hope it doesn't land on me again.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, we're in the basement, so. Yeah. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying. When I picked this up, I was very excited to try it because I saw the oat milk. This is actually pretty cheap for a Dogfish beer. I believe 60 minutes is going to run you around $11, $12 for a 6-pack. This was actually only 10 and change.
For a 6-pack.
I think it was like $10, 20. It was some odd number. It was like $10.20 or something before tax. Mouthfeel is definitely medium, considering you get that oat milk, creamy consistency. Carbonation. Carbonation is actually medium to high. It's got a good amount of carbonation to it.
Super good now.
Yeah.
Super good.
Cyclops scale. It's got a little bit of hops. It's definitely not very hoppy. It's not definitely not very bitter. I'd say it's about 2.5 out of 5 hop cones. And as far as sweetness goes, like Isaac said, the oat milk does a very good job kind of being prominent in the beer. Not saying that it's covering up any flavors, and it's taking over as in a bad way, but you do get a lot of the oat milk, so a lot of that sweetness is kind of cut. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily extremely sweet, but it does have a little bit of sweetness from the fruity tropical flavors. So I'd say probably around like 2.5 going towards 3 sugar cubes. What would you say? As far as
I was thinking
Combination, mouthfeel, and then Cyclops scale.
All right, on combination, it's a little bit higher, but it's nothing that's unbearable.
It's not like Miller Lite combination.
No,
you know.
The mouthfeel, medium. It's not super.
With that creamy consistency, but it's not like heavy like stout.
No, it's not
You know
heavy.
what I mean?
But the Cyclops still, I was thinking pretty much the same thing you're saying. I was going to say 2 for hops and a 2.5 for the sweetness.
Okay. But here's the thing though, like I've had some light like lagers and like other beers that had like a 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I guess it all depends on how you handle hops and
That's true.
you know what I mean? But like I said, everybody's open to their own opinion. You know, not saying that you're wrong.
Yeah, like if someone was
You know.
in love with hops and they were looking for a lot of hops in this, and they had it, they would probably.
And taste is subjective. Jeez, I can't speak. Taste is subjective. So maybe you're picking up a little bit more of that oat milk than I am. Maybe I'm picking up a little bit more of that bitterness. But I do agree that the oat milk definitely kind of carries throughout.
Yeah.
And you're definitely left with like a milky aftertaste. And it does definitely cover up that bitterness. So I agree with that. Like I said, price for a Dogfish beer was actually really affordable. Definitely inexpensive for what you normally see Dogfish beers at. I'm gonna let you rate it and recommend it first.
I think this thing is amazing. If anybody's trying any, like if anybody asks me what type of Dogfish they should try first, this is what I'm gonna suggest. I mean, I've had.
It's a year-round beer too.
Yeah,
it's new, so it's not even like it's
really
gonna be hard to find.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can find it alongside the other ones.
So
I'm sure it'll be harder to find than other Dogfish, like their 60-minute, 90-minute,
yeah.
which are their like flagships. You know, you're gonna see those everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if you go into a store that actually carries like craft beer and has a good variety of Dogfish beer,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find it. But it's definitely not one of those that you're gonna find everywhere. You know.
Oh, yeah, it's super good. It really is. I mean.
So for a rating, what do you want to give it? I know what I'm giving it.
I mean, I think I'm gonna give it a 10.
A 10.
Yeah, I think so.
World class.
This thing's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm so recommendation.
Yeah, 100%.
Recommended all day if you want something unique, and that's where I'm gonna say 9.5. Super good. The only thing I would say about this is the oat milk is very good, and I like that it's prominent, but it does, in my opinion, kind of cover up the whole hazy New England style.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm only giving it that half a point off.
Yeah,
Still giving it a 9.5. Still a really good
rating.
beer. Still a really good rating. But I do feel like the oat milk does kind of cover up some of the other aspects of the New England IPA. And if you see this, and you don't read anything about it, and you just look at it and say Hazy-O, and you just read Hazy IPA, you're just like, oh, a New England style IPA, you know, and then you try it, and then you're going to be like, what the heck is that? You know what I mean? And then you're going to look at it, and you're going to say, oh, oat milk. And you're like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So you might be a little confused, and for somebody who just likes New England IPAs, you don't really like people adding cream or lactose or milk in any way, or oat milk or anything like that, you might be a little upset. You know, if you're not into that, if you're not into those milkshake IPAs, if you're not into that stuff, you might not enjoy it, you know, because that oat milk does kind of take over.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I think it's a 9.5. I'm going to recommend it all day. If you guys can find this, if you can find it for a price, even around like the regular Dogfish price, $12 for a 6-pack, because I bought this from the liquor store, Haxton's, near my mom's house, which always has good price on craft beer. It's always the best price, no matter where you go. I've gone to so many different other liquor stores, other craft beer stores that have a wide variety of craft beer, and nobody beats their price. So if you could find it for that $10 and change, definitely pick it up. And even if it was the same price as the 60-minute, 90-minute, or whatever, I know 90 minutes a little bit more because it's higher ABV and stuff. But if you could find it for the same price as the other flagship Dogfish beers, I recommend picking it up even at that price. And yeah, this is just a really good beer. This is the first review of the night, and we got a lot more coming. Anything else you want to say about this beer?
Maybe I give it a 10. Based what you were saying, because I am a fan of the milkshake style IPAs.
So am I. I love that too.
Yeah, so that's why I don't mind there being the oat milk, right? And that's why I actually like it in the beer. So, I do think it's, a 10.
No, I agree with your rating, but like I said, the only reason why I give it that half point off is because it somewhat covers up the other aspects that you kind of look forward to.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
You know what I mean? Not saying that they should have done it any other way.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But yeah, there you have it. Anything else you want to say? No?
That's it.
And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else that you guys like to see on the channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos on Liquor Beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.